Prologue. Luca de Rossi's Journal. Florence, the 6th of June, 1485. I can barely hold my hand steady as I write down these thoughts that have churned through my exhausted mind and my sleepless pondering. The candle next to me burns so low, and the light throws dancing shadows on the walls of this small room. I seem to write not in a home of my own, but in some old dead tomb where I have been walled up alive. I do not know what to call the affliction that steers my life. I just know its weight, its anger, its gravity. The doctors talk of bile and blood, of temperaments and humors, but they understand nothing. The priests talk about sin and possession. Monks offer silence. None of it gets at the thing itself. It begins with light. I have a sudden terrible lucidity. Colors grow sharper. Even the air is salty and coppery on the tongue. I am consumed with a faith which I feel sure would move the heavens themselves. My tongue loosens, and then my thoughts. The ideas come so fast through your teat. I get drunk off of purpose. These are things I have never studied, but they seem familiar to me. I create without rest. I am moved by something beyond reason and volition, but such splendor cannot endure. The fire consumes itself. When it dies, there is only ash. Then there is silence, silent like I am afraid that I no longer exist in the world. The light which had once blinded no longer stabs me, and I stumble around in a haze. Food repels me. Speech eludes me. My body disgusts me, and I try not to look in the mirror. The shame wraps around my gut like a snake. Sometimes I stumble to my knees and I retch as if I am vomiting up poison, but I do not find illness in my body. I sleep during the day and stay up all night being tormented by dreams not of glory, but of this thing I have wrecked. There are those I have hurt. I have loved two women, neither in a passing, ordinary way, but with a force of soul. One celebrated light and order, the other storm and flame. I would not choose between them. I could not. And that failure shattered me. The last argument with my father, I recall, came up in his voice and in his hand. I anticipated it and hit first. I cannot remember how many times I struck him, but I can remember his blood on my sleeve as I ran away. I'd left my name in blood this night. I have avoided them since then. If I was a smarter man, I would apologize. But I no longer believe that forgiveness is intended for men like me. I only wish if these pages remain to be read by others, it should be with the assurance that, in delirium, whoever I may appear to have been, I tried to live in the complete truth of my existence. There are no words the world can give me to hold, so I give it mine, LDR.